So today we've got to talk about the baby Dogecoin prediction for the 2024 bull market. And I've been talking about this a lot. I've made a few videos about the baby Doge price prediction for the bull market or for 2024, 2025. But this one is a little bit revised because I was looking at the prices here with baby Doge, and exactly what we were talking about is happening. We're pulling back, but it's more so what happens after that pullback that's very important. That's going to change where the direction of the 2024 bull market is going to. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's hop straight into this because there's a lot of good info on this. And if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the chart prime link in the description. But look at how we did this. We pulled all the way back to where we went all the way down here. So we hit the support over here at 8Z1225. Well, 8Z1220, let's just say that. 8Z1220, we hit the support there. And now we're kind of bouncing back up here to 8Z1285. But you see, we are getting rejected. Look at this red line here. This is another indicator from Chart Prime, pretty much showing resistance. And it just so happens is exactly where our Fibonacci is. So we've already got rejected here. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're probably going to end up having a pullback from here. I've been mentioning that we're going to be pulling back, ever since we've hit the highs all the way up here at 8Z 1400 up here. The second we hit up here, I was like, look, we're definitely pulling back down here to our support areas. So that's definitely something that you want to get prepared for. And it's exactly what's happening now. So when I look at the prices now for baby Dogecoin, it looked a little bit different. It definitely looks like we're going to have another pullback here in baby Doge. So like I said before, we're probably going to end up pulling back down here to this Fibonacci at 8Z1220. And then eventually we have another Fibonacci down here at 8Z1130. And 8Z1130 is actually where our green momentum wave band is. And this acts as our support area here for baby Doge. So that's pretty much our support all the way up here, or all the way down here. So when we hit that Fibonacci at 8Z1130, that's our support. So we might go slightly below it, but this area here is essentially what we're looking for when we have our next pullback. So anywhere from 8Z1130 all the way down to 8Z10, right? Maybe it goes below, maybe it doesn't, but we're definitely heading towards that area. And a lot of people said that it wasn't going to pull back when we went all the way up here. I was like, look, I've been watching these prices forever. It's going to pull back. And that's exactly what's happening here. We're pulling back here with Baby Doge. And not only Baby Doge, also Bitcoin. I've been talking about this for a while too. I've been talking about how Bitcoin has been riding the top of this momentum wave band for the longest time. We've just been hitting it, peaking out over and over again. Typically, when we hit these, the top of the momentum wave band where the resistance is, the red one, we always have that pullback. But what we're also seeing right now here is what's forming up inside of the Bitcoin prices, which is this red little line here. And this red line is important because I've been talking about this forever as well. This is also a chart prime indicator. It's pretty much following its way down to that support here. So it's pretty much making its way down to the momentum wave band, like how Baby Doge is. So this one for Bitcoin is about 33 point. Actually, no, it's actually 34K. And then we have right here at the Fibonacci, 32.7K. And then we have the bottom of that momentum wave band at 31.7K. So anywhere from here all the way down, well, from 34K to 31K, it looks like Bitcoin's pulling back down there. Now, whether or not it goes below that is completely up to the market. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but that's definitely the area that we're heading. And we can actually see it now. We just now threw up this sell signal here on the chart prime indicators here for Bitcoin, which is exactly why I believe we're going to continue to drop back down here to the Fibonacci. We're probably going to end up stopping around 34 to 32K, possibly 31K, but we're going to have to wait for that. Now, as for our RSI here, it looks like it's going all the way up here, which is a sign of bullishness. So like I said, this red line here is exactly probably where we're going to end up stopping at. So we're going to increase here until we get to this red line. Might even go up just a little bit more before another pullback here. So it looks like we are going to have another probably slight increase, but we're probably not going to pass our previous all-time high. Not all-time high, but our previous short-term all-time high. So we're probably not going to end up passing that, and it's probably going to have us pulling back down to the Fibonacci. So that's pretty much my prediction here for Baby Doge and Bitcoin leading up inside of the next month or two. Now, as for the long term, that's what we really want to look at here for Baby Doge. So right now we're at 8Z 12. Well, really we're at 8Z 1279. But yeah, we're up 1.7% in the last 24 hours. Our our 24-hour trading volume, $1.7 million. So it's all good there. We're all up inside of our percentages here. So all of that's good. 146 quadrillion circulating supply. Our holders are looking good. 1,779,426 holders. Essentially, we've got 3,000 holders in the last 2 weeks. Baby Doge swap doing pretty decent. We need to see our core farms here. Like I said, I'm going to mention that in every single video until they add some more Baby Doge core farms so we can earn those Baby Doge rewards. But moving back to what I was saying with the long-term prediction here for Baby Doge inside of the next bull market for 2024. Now, I always talk about 6Z1, right? And just to show you the math for 6Z1, that's what we're going to do first. We're just going to show you the math here for 6Z1. So if you want to find out the math for 6Z1, you take our current circulating supply, this is our actual current circulating supply, 146 quadrillion, and you want to multiply that by 6Z1. So that is going to give you your market cap, which is $14.6 billion. Now, Baby Doge is a very big project. We have we have a lot of holders for one, right? We have 1,779,000 holders here. That's a lot of holders. By the bull market, we could have 200. We could have 2 million holders by the bull market, right? So that is an extremely large amount of holders, and the reason why this is very important is because that's going to directly correlate with how many or how much money we can get into Baby Doge. Like how much market cap we can get is directly correlated with our holders. So the more holders, the more market cap. So 14.6 billion market cap is not far-fetched for 2 million holders, almost 2 million. So that's not far-fetched. Now, what I'm looking at here is, how about we go a little higher than 61? And, I always talk about 61. 61 is my conservative price prediction for Baby Doge. But let's say we go a little bit higher than that, right? Let's say we multiply our current circulating supply by, let's say, I seen someone say 6Z3. That would be $43.8 billion market cap. Now, that's much higher, and it'll be much harder to get to 6Z3. Now, how would we find out how much money we would have at 6Z3 from here? I'm going to do it from 8Z1 because, like I said, we're pulling back down to this Fibonacci. And I believe we're going to pull back down to the bottom end of the Fibonacci, which brings us down to 8Z1, or really 8Z1017. So that's where I believe personally we'll pull back down to. So that's where I'm going to do our math problem here for. I'm going to go ahead and say we have $1,000. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and buy in at, remember there's a 10% tax. So let's just say we have $1,100, right? And then that's going to bring us down to 1,000 because there's a 10% tax. I'm just going to go ahead and do that math right up front. Right. Let's say we have $1,200 actually, because there's a buy and sell tax. So let's say we have 1,200, right? And we're doing buy and sell tax. So now we're left with 1,000, right? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to multiply this by our current price. And our current price is bringing us to 8Z1285. And I'm sorry about that. I actually meant to divide that. So we're going to go ahead and divide it by this. And that is going to give us 778 billion Baby Doge, right? So that's what we would get here. Or if we wait till we pull back down to here, we're going to get so much more Baby Doge, which means we're going to get so much more money. That's why I'm such a big proponent of waiting until support levels, because I do these technical analysis all the time. Trading is like a full-time job for me. I'm always trading something. So I'm always looking at charts. So why not get in at the best areas if I know where it's going to be going? Because essentially, I do this all day. So it might be going all the way down here to this one, or it might be going down here. Regardless, we're going down to the next Fibonacci and possibly the next one after that. So that's what we have to watch out for. We have to watch out for those Fibonacci levels. So let's just say instead we do our $1,000 divided by 8Z1. And that gives us 1 quadrillion Baby Doge. This, because we had 1,200, and then after our taxes, now we have 1 quadrillion Baby Doge. Let's say we multiply this by 6Z3. Now, 6Z3, that's going to bring us to $300,000 rather than 1 trillion Baby Doge getting us all the way up to $100,000 at 6Z1. So 6Z3, which is like a $48 billion market cap, would be $300,000 off your 1 trillion coins. So that's possible. It's harder to get to 63 though. It's much harder to get to 63 than it is to get to 61. That's why I just say 61. Because if you had $3,000, then you'll still have $300,000 at 61. And quite frankly, I think me personally, I think $10,000 is good, but you don't want to just put all your money in all your eggs in one basket. So if all I had was 10,000, I wouldn't put it in Baby Doge. But if I had 100,000, I would put 10,000 in Baby Doge, because then that would be $1 million at 61. So let's just actually show this math as well. And the reason why this would be $1 million at 61 is because if you divide this currently by where we're at now, well, where we're about to be at, which is 81, that's what I believe. You'll get 10 trillion baby doge multiplied by 6Z1, and you will get $1 million. And if you do 63, that would be $3 million. So, you know, this is the price prediction for Baby Doge, 61 to 63. A lot of people are talking about 5Z1. I'm gonna show you exactly why I'm not looking at 5Z1 as a actual plausible action here. I don't think it's really good to be looking at 5Z1 right now. And that is because if you take your circulating supply, and I know we're gonna burn some by then, but still we're just gonna do it by this. Um, if you take it and you multiply it by that, like, this is absolutely insane. Billion. Actually, wait, that was 61. My bad. I actually wanted to do the math here for 5Z1. So this is 5Z1 here. That would bring you to 146 billion market cap. That's million and billion. That's 146 billion dollars of market cap. Now, this is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Like, Dogecoin at the peak got to $90 billion in market cap. Let me say that again. Dogecoin at its peak got $90 billion in market cap. In order for Baby Doge to get to 5Z1 at the current circulating supply, it would have to be $146 billion in market cap. So tell me how we are going to get this much above Dogecoin during its peak at the bull market. And that's after Elon Musk did everything he could in his power to make it pump. So this is a million, this is billion, and then this is trillion. So we have 90 right there. But let's go ahead and click that. So look at this, million and billion. So this is absolutely insane. Like, this is absolutely insane. And I'm trying to tell people, like, $56 billion more than Dogecoin. We would have to have 56 billion more dollars than Dogecoin to get all the way up there. And that's Dogecoin at its very peak. Dogecoin at its very peak, we would need 56 billion more dollars than what Dogecoin had at its peak. So that puts things into perspective. We have to look at 6Z1 and be realistic. We can't say 5Z1. We definitely can't say 4Z1. Let's show you what 4Z1 would be. Now, 4Z1 is even more delusional. 4Z1 is 1.4 trillion market cap. Bitcoin has 707 billion market cap right now. What makes you think Baby Doge will get to 1.4 trillion when Bitcoin's only at 707 billion? Now, mind you, yes, Bitcoin will increase in market cap. Yes, Bitcoin has had a very high market cap. But even if you look at Bitcoin's market cap at its very peak, let's go ahead and do that right now. So Bitcoin's market cap at its very peak, let's go ahead and take this circulating supply, and then let's multiply it by our Bitcoin. That gives us 1.349 trillion in market cap here, million, billion, trillion, 1.349 trillion. If you look at what Baby Doge's was at, this is still insane. Baby Doge at 4Z1 is higher than Bitcoin at its peak. So Bitcoin's market cap at its peak is lower than what Baby Dogecoin's market cap at 4Z1 would be. That is absolutely insane to think Baby Doge could even get higher than Bitcoin in market cap at Bitcoin's peak. So that's why I'm saying 4Z1 is not realistic for this bull market, and 5Z1 is not realistic for this bull market. Now, in the future, if we're seeing Baby Doge survive to like 2030, oh yeah, definitely. We're looking at 5Z1, 4Z1 if we're going all the way up to 2030. I'm talking about the 2024 bull market. We are not looking at $1.4 trillion market cap by the 24 bull market. So you could kiss 1.4 trillion dollar baby doge, which is 4Z1 goodbye. You could kiss 5Z1 baby doge goodbye, which is 146 billion dollar baby doge. You can kiss that goodbye for 2024 bull market. But we can look at 6Z1/6Z3. 6Z1 being $14 billion market cap, 6Z3 being $48 billion market cap. So 6Z3 being extremely optimistic for the crypto bull market and for Baby Doge, and then 6Z1 just being extremely moderate, saying this is what we get at our bare minimum. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it here. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice at all. Let me know what you guys think about this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help out the channel a lot. Dropping lots of information in here for you guys. If you want the automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Chart Prime link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video.